In this particular session, all you're going to be doing is editing an audio file which already exists. So this audio file is about 30 seconds long, and at the moment I'm zoomed right in to see individual pops and words and where the speaking starts. So I'm just going to zoom out, and I can now see the whole of the track in the 30 seconds there. So that's the first thing that you need to just get your head round. You might want to zoom in just to get some detail on the tracks when you're listening to it. So listen to it all the way through, and then that'll give you some ideas about whether you want to rearrange the way some of the sentences are said, or whether you want to remove a particular sentence out of here. So for example, let's say I've already heard this, so if I want to take this bit and just cut it out from here, and then I may want to scroll all the way along and place my cursor there and paste it, and here is my paste button. That puts the track there. But sometimes what you want, let me just do Control Z to undo that. Sometimes what you want is you want to just place something right under here and then move it along and experiment with it to see whether it's going to work. And for that to happen, what we're going to do is we're going to go to Tracks, add a new audio track, and I'm just going to place my cursor here, let's say, and then paste. So that pastes my music. Now to move this, so if I'm listening to this and suddenly realise that actually it's cutting this bit out right here, then let's say it's kind of starting at the wrong place, I can highlight this track, use the time shift tool and pick it up and move it to exactly where I need it to, or I might want it just here and then have this bit fading in and that bit fading out. So that's really what you want to do with the audio track. First of all, is to sort out which bits are going to play and in what order. And the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to actually add a soundtrack to it, and for that we're going to go to the audio network provided by LGFL, so that you can use music which is copyright free for schools to use as part of their work. So I'm just going to go and open up a browser. So I've just done a search for LGFL, but you can do a search for audio network LGFL or something, and that will also get you there. So from the home page I've gone to premium content, and here I'm just going to go to the icon view, because then I can see the pictures of the things, and there's audio network right in the middle here. So this is the one you want to start up and launch audio network, and that will then you can go away and search for music based on a particular mood. 50,000 individual audio files, so there's quite a few for you to search from, and I'm sure you'll find the right one. Now I've already downloaded one, so I'm going to bring that in, and I'm going to do that by going to File and Import some audio. I saved mine on a desktop, so I'm just going to grab hold of that. There's my audio file. Open that, and that places it along the bottom there. Now there's a few things that you'll notice. One is that the audio track is a lot longer than the music track that we've added is a lot longer than just the audio which is advertising our event. So you can listen to this, and then you might decide that actually the music doesn't actually build up until about this point here, and that's when you want it to start. Now at the moment my cursor is on the time shift tool, so I'm just going to get my normal cursor, highlight the bit that I don't want, and just cut that out. And again I can do that the same for the end bit, and let's just say I want to remove this bit. That's just very straightforward, just cutting things out. The other thing that you might want to do to make things easier for yourself when you're viewing things is, once you've edited these two tracks, you can minimize them so they stay where they are, but they're just minimized so that you can concentrate on the one track that you're working with at the moment. Now to change the volume of this track down so that it doesn't drown out the advert at the top, one of the things that we can do is we can actually just lower the gain here. The gain is just how loud it's going to be, so we can just lower that for the track, and then you can have a listen to that and see whether it's at the right track. And you can already see that, you know, there's a few peaks which are a lot less, and you can, you know, lower it even more if you want to, etc., and see whether that works. And then you might actually want to go in where the audio starts and just highlight the bit where the audio is and just fade that right out, or just choose amplify from here and then reduce the volume right down. So you can just reduce the volume down if you want. If you click preview, you can listen to what that effect has done, and if you're happy with it, you can then click OK. And you can see that that's been reduced right down, so the volume of it. So what you might want to have a fade in and fade out effect rather than just reducing the whole thing like that, or your track might work well. So once you've got those, you might want to add some special effects, and again you can download the music for that and insert it in the same way here. Once you're happy that the whole package works as it should, you can then export your file, and the format you're going to use to export it is MP3, just because it'll be a small enough file for you to upload to Fronter, and then give it a meaningful name, which is your name, and then this is a comp sci. This is an advert for a comp sci class, so you just put your name and comp sci and save that. And then once it's saved, you'll come up with these, and we can say OK to that. Once it's saved, you can then upload it to Fronter.